Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan Career Mode episode 4 of season 3. It's going to be an interesting one today because we've got the Champions League returning. We're in the Champions League group stages. We've got to play Trabzonspor in the first game. We've got Ajax as well, and the third team in our group is Bayern Munich. Just like last season, we're going to face off against Bayern Munich, and they didn't make it out of the group stages last time out, so hopefully they can do a little bit better. It's quite a decent group. But before we can get into the Champions League action, we have to play Palermo, the new team from Luis Adriano, and Inter, the Derby as well. I'm going to use a strong team for Palermo and Inter and a rotational side for Trabzonspor. I think we can do it, and I'm actually kind of forced to rotate my side as well because a few players have been complaining. The messages have disappeared, but Çalhanoğlu and Baselli are starting to get really pissed off with me that they're not getting played too often, so they're going to get some game time. Everyone's going to get some game time. It's going to be good. Hopefully we can get the win. We have been absolutely destroying teams since the season started. We've won all our games so far, competitively and in pre-season. If we could keep that going, that would be awesome against Palermo. I am expecting 3 points. This is the lineup. Çalhanoğlu and Baselli, like I said, are going to play because they are complaining. But on the bench, we've got so many options. I'm not even worried to rotate my side against Trabzonspor. Let's get into the game and get the 3 points. Well, Palermo have bought Fabio Borini from Sunderland for 15 million. And with the acquisition of Luis Adriano, they've actually got quite a decent strike partnership. Hopefully we can keep them quiet. I don't think we've conceded a goal yet in the competitive season, and I want to keep it that way. Baselli is really trying to impress me here, and he's doing well so far. He's bursting forward, going all the way. Daniele Baselli off the post. Unlucky, great run. He's playing well. He's just a bit unlucky there with the finish. Brilliant mark. He's cutting inside too easily there. Diego Lopez does not have to make the save. They fired that one over the bar. Early chance, we need to be careful. Bonaventura into Riccardo Donati. He has been a bit quiet so far, Donati, but he cuts inside well there. Riccardo Donati! Oh, he rifles that one into the roof of the net. No way the keeper is saving that. Viviano is beaten by what could be the first couple of touches of the game for Riccardo Donati. He hasn't been on the ball at all, but he shows his class right there, and we take the lead. Well done. We're leading 1-0 at half-time, and I'd say it's well-deserved. They only had one shot, which they hit over the bar. We had a couple of chances. We hit the post. We scored the goal. We deserve to be in the lead. I'm going to make a double change at half-time. I want to rest some of the players for the next game against Trabzonspor. It's, I think, Donati coming off as well as Bonaventura. They both might play in the Champions League. Insigne and Menez coming on. Like I said, I mean, the substitutes are just as good as the players that are getting subbed off. This is not a loss in quality. This is just fresh legs. And Insigne is going to show me what he can do right here from kickoff. Lorenzo Insigne. He's going. He's played that one off into Çalhanoğlu straight away. The chance. Couldn't quite make it. Long highlight incoming. I can already guess. Alan bangs it. Oh, Alan. We see the overlapping run by Hakan Çalhanoğlu. It's a good ball there. Çalhanoğlu needs to take a good touch. Cut back. Oh, he's nearly been fouled there. Instead, we continue to play. Baselli forces a good save out of the keeper. When are we going to get this second goal? Our centre mids are completely out of fitness. Alan and Baselli are playing absolutely huge games here. They've worked their socks off. They've got brilliant ratings. It's going to be between one of those two for man of the match. But right now, Baselli has to come off due to fitness. Andrea Poli is coming on. Insigne into Hakan. Hakan into Balotelli. What can Balotelli do? He cuts inside. Mario Balotelli has to make it 2-0. Balotelli! There it is, 2-0. We wrap the game up. Solid performance all round. It just took us a while to get that second goal, but we've got it now. Oh no, good ball there. It's going to be a goal. Diego Lopez comes out and claims it well, and that should be the end of the game because there's only 1 minute of extra time. There we go, or injury time, I should say. We've won the game 2-0. Solid performance again by Milan without conceding a goal. We still are yet to concede a goal in this season. They haven't had a shot on target. Well-deserved win. For man of the match, actually, it's either going to be Alan or Baselli. FIFA seemed to favour Alan with the rating. Yes, Balotelli scored the goal, but in my opinion, that's not enough to warrant man of the match. I think, looking at the stats, I'd have to go with Alan again. That's his second man of the match award. A couple of training drills, I'm mixing it up. Rafael Roma, the goalkeeper, is being trained. He's 27, but it still says he's a promising player, so he should grow nicely. Baselli getting a few stats up. Donati, his passing has to improve. I'm happy with that. There we go. Alex Carninho has accepted his contract offer. He wanted to leave because he felt like he was ready to play first-team football. We're going to take a look at his stats before we head into the next game. This is the team I've picked. The only real changes are El Shaarawy coming into the team and Poli and Bertolacci replacing Alan and Baselli. As you can see, the three midfielders that used to play in the previous game are just too tired. I don't think they're fit enough to play, so that's why I'm going with them. This is the youth player, by the way. Carninho, 3-star, medium-low, striker, centre-forward. Good height, brilliant physical stats. Technicals need a bit of work, but, you know, maybe he's got potential. Who knows? He's 17 years old. I made one more change. I'm actually going to play Yoris Okori at right back. He can make his debut in the Champions League, which is always nice. We have to play him at some point. He's 80 rated. He's a decent player. He deserves to get into the starting 11. We can see right there that Kevin Constant is playing, former Milan. It's going to be a fun game. Let's get the win. It's finally here. The Champions League returns for AC Milan. We stranded in the semi-finals last time out. We have to do better this season. Our team is stronger. We have improved. We have matured. And I think with our current group, we've already beaten Bayern before. We should be able to qualify. This is our group. My prediction is that we're going to end first and Bayern are going to make it this time. I think they're going to end second. Ajax will be doomed to the Europa League. I don't think Trabzonspor will make it. They are kind of the outsiders of the group. Yoris Okori is making his debut tonight. 14 million from Aston Villa. A solid little backup player. Let's see how he performs. Oh no, no, no. We've conceded. What a shitty goal to concede. How has that happened? Trabzonspor take the lead. The first goal we concede in the entire season. And it's that. It's a goal like that. Unbelievable. Let's take another look at that. Damian Doye gives them the lead. Kevin Constant does well down the left wing. He whips one in. I'm thinking this is too far. There's no way something is going to come from that. Diego Lopez kind of parries it into the path of Ndoye. And he doesn't miss. Clinical finish. We find ourselves 1-0 down. Andrea Bertolacci into Donati. Donati can play El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy has to look for options. We've got a man in the middle. Stefan. Come on, man. You need to do better with that. He's still going, though. Stefan El Shaarawy into Poli. Poli into Balotelli. Good turn by Mario Balotelli. Oh, what a goal. The equaliser for AC Milan instantly arrived with Balotelli. Beautiful turn. The drag back past Kevin Constant again. He's everywhere. But he can't stop that. It's 1-1. Well, then by this Silio. Dangerous challenge there against Cavanda. Doesn't matter. It's half time. 1-1. Like I said, I underestimated them. They're better than they look. And a draw is probably a fair result. Let's take a look at the halftime stats so far. Yeah, it's quite an even game. They deserve to be in this. He can come on. Daniele Baselli, hopefully he can impress us again. Ikichi, I have a feeling he's got a good free kick on him. Erdogan is going over it. Ikichi with the free kick. Diego Lopez equal to it. Baselli made the run forward. Well played by Baselli. Cuts inside well. We've got a chance here. It's Bonaventura. Come on, man. What's going on? Making a change. Menez is coming on for Poli. Bonaventura is going to step back to central midfield. Hopefully Menez, with his pace, can create a couple of chances for us because I'm not settling for a draw. Into Donati. Donati cuts inside. Donati still going. Ricardo Donati. Save! El Shaarawy off the post! I don't believe it. One-touch football from Milan. Great football. Just not getting rewarded for it this time. Maybe Menez. Jeremy Menez is looking to drill that across. Just shite. Just shite. And we drop points against Trabzonspor. The first time we don't win a game this season. Frustrating. Honestly, it's still a good start to our season, but for somehow, I'm so pissed off at that result. This is not the game I expected not to win. Of course, Bayern took a perfect start in their campaign. They beat Ajax 3-0 at the Allianz Arena. I forgot to give my man of the match against Trabzonspor. I got so frustrated I actually forgot doing it. But I feel like Balotelli was the only man capable of creating something. He got us the goal, so in my opinion, he deserves to get it. This is the team for the game against Inter, the Derby. We've got a perfect win streak in the Serie A so far. 3 games, 3 wins. Only Lazio can say they've done the same. If we can beat Inter, we can really put them in trouble early on. This is the side. Menez, Balotelli up front, Insigne, Bonaventura in behind. The defence remains unchanged. I think we can do this. Let's go get him. Beautiful game today. Milan Inter, the Derby. And in recent seasons, this has actually gained somewhat of an importance because these were the 2 teams that battled it out for the Serie A title last season, where Milan won it. It seems like both teams are back to their old strengths. It's going to be one hell of a game. Lorenzo Insigne inside, not the best pass, but we've won it back. And Balotelli is on it against Juan Jesus. Balotelli goes past him. Mario Balotelli makes it 1-0. AC Milan take the lead. And it's that man again against his former team. He just does well there with the Berber spin past Juan Jesus. He can't go in for a challenge. He's already on a booking. And that's a great finish by Balotelli. AC Milan 1, Inter 0. Oh no. Icardi turns. Icardi's going to shoot. And he hits the crossbar. Bruno Perez gets rid of it. Thank God it's half-time. We've been dominating possession. We've been getting chances. Apparently, we're not hitting shots on target. They've had one shot where they hit the bar, and that counts as on target. Not really sure how that works, but we're in the lead. That's all that matters. Again, Baselli's fitness is just draining so quickly. We need someone else in there. I'm going to put Çalhanoğlu in the cam position, Bonaventura back in central midfield. Lorenzo Insigne against D'Ambrosio. Inside, Lorenzo Insigne for 2-0. Oh, Lorenzo, what a finish. Similar to Balotelli's goal, but without the Berber spin. He's just too nimble, too agile. The defenders get turned so easily by Insigne, and he's got the end product to come with it. Only his first goal in the Serie A, but when your first goal arrives against Inter, I am not complaining. Balotelli into Hakan. Hakan into Menez. It's going to be offside. Good finish by Menez, but he should have been better positioned there. We're just completely destroying Inter at the moment. Desilio lays that one off into Alan. Alan into Bonaventura. Again, a great finish and a great goal, but offside for the second time. Guys, watch your positioning. Bonaventura loses it. Alan picks it up. Well done by Alan. Çalhanoğlu. He's got Balotelli in the middle. It's a great ball. Handanovic comes out and punches that one clear. Insigne's on it now. Milan are all over Inter. Insigne, can he get a second? Lorenzo Insigne cuts past a few. Can't quite get the goal. Balotelli, that's a penalty. It's been given. Is it? No, again, what? Insigne looking for Balotelli. Well played. Balotelli, what can he do? He's going to Rabon across that into Menez. He had to score. Balotelli's going to score instead. It's 3-0. And that just seals man of the match as well. Balotelli, you are just something else. Rabon across. Menez could finish, but Balo is there again. 3-0. And that's the end of the game. AC Milan have beaten Inter 3-0 in what was a very one-sided affair. Balotelli, again, has to get man of the match for that performance. We're going to take a look at the end match facts. 11 shots, 6 on target, 53% possession. You can't argue with that. And FIFA actually gave man of the match to Balotelli as well. Solid performance after we dropped points against Trabzonspor. Since one of the youth players wanted to get signed up for the first team, I thought it's the perfect time to send my scouts out. I waited a bit longer because our youth academy was full. But we've got Liam Keith going to Italy. We've got Suleimania Ajay going to Nigeria and Milan Skalak going to Brazil. Hopefully they can find us some talent. I'm going to take a look at the youth team actually because we've got some decent players in there. Some high potential players that I don't think are quite ready yet. It's hard. Gaetano Dalloglio looks incredible. Just need him to grow a bit more in his physicals. But yeah, our youth system is coming along nicely. We've got a few good players in there. Mikael Sanya looks like a well-rounded winger. I don't know. I'm just going to wait with signing them up. I don't have to do it right now. Alright then, that's going to conclude today's episode. As you can see, Lazio are still somehow chasing us down. They've got 12 points. They've won all the games as well. Atalanta and Sassuolo, not the teams you expect. Where is Juve? Where is Inter? Where is Roma? Anyways, we have to play against Sassuolo. They're fourth. A force to be reckoned with. Let's take a look at who else we've got. We've got Ajax, which is a must-win game at this stage. I don't want to go to Bayern without having a single win. We've also got Lazio. Tough games. 3 really tough games in next episode. We're looking forward to that. And after that, we've got Juve and Bayern. It's not going to get easier in the coming weeks. We're going to get tested. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all later.